Now, if you've ever been abroad and discovered that your ability to speak the local lingo improves after a drink or two, you just might be right. Scientists at the University of Bath have found that foreign language fluency improves after alcohol. A study that won the Peace Prize in this year's ignobel Awards, which celebrates the sillier side of science. Dr. Inge Kersbergen is one of the authors of the report and says the research was inspired by personal experience.
After my colleagues discussed that, they said, well, why don't we just study this? And that's exactly what we did.
I am a language student myself, and I can verify that it certainly is easier. It takes away your inhibitions, but perhaps not the largest amount of alcohol, because after that you might have a better idea of how you are at the language, but it's not actually translating into reality.
Yes, in our research, we only gave them one drink. And so we definitely don't think that people would be better after lots of drinks. We know that people get a lot worse at speaking their own first language after drinking a lot of alcohol. So they certainly wouldn't be better at a second language.
Tell me what's going on and what you found out about what's happening to people and why they are better at languages after that one drink.
We're not 100% sure, but what we found is that German students who've been learning Dutch for a little while were better at speaking Dutch and specifically pronouncing Dutch language. So we think that it's probably to do with confidence, that people feel a little bit more relaxed and more confident to try to pronounce the harder sounds. And native Dutch speakers rated them as specifically pronouncing Dutch language better.
Oh, that's really interesting because, I mean, the languages are not miles apart, are they? German and Dutch, they do have quite a lot of similarities.
Yes, certainly. And it's possible that slightly intoxicated German sounds more similar to Dutch, although we're not personally sure that that's the case.
Tell me about winning the Ig Nobel Peace Prize and what it means and you know, what kind of capacity there is within science to do this sort of research.
I think it's really fun. Obviously, the Ig Nobel Prize doesn't reward the science that's the most impactful or the most causes the most change in society, but it rewards science that's born out of curiosity. And I think it's really exciting to have an award that is about that. And the Peace Prize in particular is quite interesting because they assigned it that category because they believe it would be very beneficial if we all were better at speaking to each other in our second languages.
That's Dr. Inge Bergersen, winner of the Ig Nobel Peace Prize.